not about the Second Amendment. Okay? That's a discussion for another day. Okay? This isn't Second Amendment. So no Second Amendment comments, please. This isn't about that. Why? This speech is about the First Amendment. And what the First Amendment is being used to defend and protect. And that's horrifically violent video games, movies. But you say, Carson, my kids don't play violent movies or violent video games. Maybe not. Picture a classroom filled with 6- and 7-year-old little kids, about 15 of them. The killer darkens the doorway, draws his weapon, walks in, and kills every single one of them. It's not Sandy Hook. It's Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Anakin Skywalker, in the process of one of the things that makes him Darth Vader, does exactly what happened to Sandy Hook. Yeah, you kids may not play violent video games, but they've seen this stuff happen. They've seen it happen. But that's an American treasure, the Star Wars series. It is. And that's just something dark that happened in one of the movies. Like Kindergarten Killing. The game where you get to go in, the idea is to kill the teacher, but things really go out of control, and you just got to kill all the kids too. And it's kindergarten. And there's a lot of kids, and you go to all the various classrooms. You kill them too. But it's just a game. Like Grand Theft Auto. I got a Game Informer magazine somewhere, and I will never forget, the review of GTA. It said, you've shot your competing drug dealer in the stomach, and he's laying on the ground screaming, holding his stomach. His mom is standing next to you screaming, don't kill my baby, don't kill my baby. What do? Well, if you want the most points, she's annoying, so you shoot her in the head and you kill her dead. Then you turn around to the drug dealer, and you shoot him again in the stomach, because see, if you killed him, well, there's not a lot of points there. You want to make him really suffer. But it's just a game. Combat Arms, one of the #1 selling games this holiday season. You kill about 5 people a minute. I'm an engineer, so I did the math. 825,000 kills a year. Now, this isn't killing aliens. It's not killing robots. It's not killing zombies. These are individual humans. You aim at them, you shoot, the blood spurts, they go, ah! They fall down, you hear them hit the ground dead. It's an individual kill. If you start in elementary school or first grade, by the time you finish high school, you have killed 10 million people individually. That's incredible, isn't it? 10 million people. And these kids know every single assault weapon in the inventory. They know the Eastern Bloc weapons, the Russian, the Czech weapons, Ukrainian, Chinese. They know all of it. Why? Because when you go on one of these missions, you got to get a rifle to go on the mission or pick up other rifles. So you go into the armory and you say, I want this. Well, it has them by model number. And these kids can tell you the model number, all the different weapons, all of them. They can tell you what they look like. They can tell you how to load it. They can tell you how to cock it, how to take off of safety, what the sight picture looks like, and what it sounds like when you fire that weapon. And they do it 815 to 825,000 times a year. When I was 15 years old, and they showed the military guys, I would have called it an army rifle. Right? How many kids? How many people here when they were kids? It was an army rifle, right? Yeah, you didn't know. Kids today will tell you, oh, that's an M16A2 variant with an EOTech red dot sight, blah, blah, blah. They know all of it. This is what these kids talk about. My daughter's schools, all the different schools I've been to. This is what these kids are talking about these days. But they're just games. Or maybe not. There's a lot of defense contractors, Lockheed Martin, McDonnell Douglas, Boeing, that sponsor these games because what I learned at a simulation show is, wow, these games look just like the military. And they say, oh yeah, the only difference between the games and us is our cities are accurate. There's one that shows a kid on a controller, and it morphs into him playing the game, and it changes to where he's actually in the military. The new controllers look like Xbox controllers for military weapon systems. And the caption was, we've been waiting for you. When I was in the military, we spent about 20 hours a week in a simulator basically flying a computer, and it's real. I mean, you sweat, you are certain you're gonna die. I don't know how many times it killed me in that thing. But when the kids do it, that's okay. See, it only desensitizes trained military members, not kids. It wouldn't work the same on them as it would trained soldiers, because it's just a game. So, what do you do to get rid of this stuff? Well, we made the game. Our Democratic Republic law said that that's what we're going to have. We decided it's going to be. We voted the people in who said it's okay to do this stuff. As long as there's profit to be made, they're going to do it. So we have to stop buying the games. Call your senator, call your congressman. Tell them, stop this stuff now. Tell your neighbors. Tell the people you go to church with. Are you going to fix it? Or are you going to sit there and accept what happens when we don't? As a military man, the most abhorrent thing to me that I can imagine is killing one of my fellow soldiers. It's so deeply ingrained I can't even describe it. It's the core of my being. I went over to a friend's house, and his kids are playing this video game, and I looked, and they were killing American soldiers. And I said, how can you kill American soldiers? And this 14, 15-year-old kid looks over his shoulder, very matter-of-factly, and goes, oh, they died just the same. Our brothers and sisters, our children, fellow Americans, they died just the same. So, killing Americans, killing drug dealers, killing children, 10 million individual kills by the time you graduate high school, but it's just a game.